Go ahead and start recording. 41 TE planetary gear set proficiency number 3, I think. We're going to go ahead through our application chart. So what's applied in first, guys? Help me out. Rear clutch and overrunning clutch. The rear clutch is going to drive the front ring of the front planetary set. Okay? And the overrunning clutch is going to hold the rear planetary carrier, only in one direction. We're going to turn the rear or the front ring clockwise. It's actually going to turn clockwise, and it gives me about a 3-to-1 gear ratio. Okay, so that's first gear. What's applied in second? Rear clutch, front band. So the rear clutch is going to continue to turn the front ring. Front band is going to apply. That basically holds the outer part of the front clutch assembly, which is lugged to this driving shell, which is actually splined to both sun gears. So basically the front band is going to hold this, which is holding both sun gears. If I continue to turn the ring and hold both sun gears, we now achieve a gear ratio of about 1.5 to 1 for second gear. Okay. So again, this is first gear, overrunning clutch. Second gear, the band comes in, we overrun the overrunning clutch. Okay. Shift me into third. What's applied in third? Rear clutch, front clutch. We have two driving elements. So the rear clutch is going to continue to drive that front ring. The front clutch is now going to drive the sun gears, both sun gears. So if we drive two parts of the planetary set, the gear ratio at this point is going to be 1 to 1. That's our third gear operation. Okay, let's shift down into reverse. It's applied in reverse.
Front clutch, rear band.
Front clutch, rear band. So the rear band is going to hold the rear planetary carrier. Okay, and that's the job of the rear band. And the front clutch is going to drive this shell. Okay, and the shell is actually attached to the front and rear sun gears. So by doing this, holding the planetary carrier and turning the sun gear, that forces the ring to operate and turn in the opposite direction under reduction and in a rotation. So that is actually our reverse gear operation. Okay, manual low. What's applied in manual low? Good. Rear clutch is going to turn the front ring like it does in all 4 gears. The rear band is going to go ahead and apply and hold the rear planetary carrier, but in this point it's going to be in both directions. Okay, so the rear planetary carrier is held, front ring is turned. We're going to achieve a gear ratio basically for first. The big difference now is because I'm holding the rear planetary carrier in both directions, we're allowed to get us a deceleration engine braking. So with manual low, that's its primary function, is to actually help slow the vehicle down in first gear. Okay. That good?